today I made that viewing point complete. Oh my god, the sweat is dripping down my leg. Hello everyone, JustGoron here, and welcome back to Saint Reginald Zoo. In my last episode, we left off showing this thing that I had started on, and I did not make a lot of progress because I ran out of ideas, so we're going to look at something else today.
Hi everyone!
I'm joined by Iben and Wyatt.
Hello.
Oh, that's one of the best intros we've gotten so far.
And as we are walking around, we can hear something.
Oh yeah.
They are so fucking loud. So
I hear some sort of squawking noise.
Yeah, that squawk. I don't know which animal the squawking noise is actually. I think it's a beaver.
No way.
Know.
What?
I don't know. I think I checked it out and I forgot. So anyway, in the last episode, Iben built something cool with the beavers and stuff, and he pointed out a cool viewing point that he liked. So today I made that viewing point complete. Oh my god, the sweat is dripping down my leg.
If that isn't the cold open, I'm gonna kill you.
Arctic temperate Europeans are baking in this heat, guys.
So over here,
and your prayers.
We got a cool view.
Okay, but yeah, this is a cool view. Even without a wolf over there, it is a really cool view.
Thanks for not showing up, wolf. So there is another cool view, which we'll get to in time. We're just gonna go and explore. Actually, no, we're gonna go right to it because Wyatt also had a cool view planned. He put down a sign for me to take it into account, and I think I got the message. So over here we've got the really awesome thing Wyatt built.
Oh, so you kept the wolf statue though.
Yeah, otherwise there isn't a wolf.
Otherwise,
just
you'd
in
be
case.
really lucky. I really would like a wolf to show up here, to be honest. There is some bedding there, so they were hanging out here all the time. But of course, when you record the episode, they don't.
You've got your work cut out for you in the edit to just put footage over it.
Yeah, I will just throw up a screenshot and throw it on the screen. But
isn't it like a saying, a watched wolf won't show up or something?
I sure.
No,
that's a good title.
So yeah, I really like this view. I managed to hide. We could see it a little bit as we were walking past it, but that's just how that goes.
Because, it was inevitable at one point that you were going to see parts of it, but yeah.
Yeah, but this is mostly, I think, a shortcut. I don't know what the main route is going to be, but there they are.
Oh, if you were looking at the other side now, that would have been awesome.
Yeah, that's how it goes. That's the zoo feeling. But yeah, so I went for the Arctic wolf, and I don't know how you guys feel about that. But
no, we should. I actually, because I remember in my Planet Zoo animal tier list, I put them pretty far down because they aren't really common anywhere. But
the Hudson Bay wolf is, and they look the exact same, and they're fucking gorgeous.
Okay. There is a zoo, I forget which one, but they have Arctic wolves, and it's an American zoo too. They have Arctic wolves in their Arctic section. So I think it's a nice change of pace.
Yeah, I just think they're so beautiful with their white coats. They really spring out of the lush greens, and
absolutely.
And honestly, when I put them in, just because I remember not liking them, but look at the fur. It looks so good. I don't know if this is a new variation they added or if they always look this nice, but they look freaking great. So yeah, I'm a huge fan of it.
I think it also works really well with the statues here, the color blends and and there's going to be multiple moments where you're like, wait, am I watching a statue now, or is that actually a wolf?
Yeah. So I'm going the wrong way. Iben was going to do something when
and he didn't do it. Yes,
and
exactly.
he didn't do it because he was sick. So let's not make fun of him too hard. But yeah, he was gonna do the interior of this place. But oh no, there's nothing to see here.
Oh, was that a boys? Was that a Zelda thing?
That's the Zelda thing.
Oh wow, you did make it interior.
So over here we have an interior for the
Okay, first I need to explain that joke because in Tears of the Kingdom you have that giant dragon that he just showed, and every time I'm going to a spot where I knew there was a cool thing in Breath of the Wild, and I end up and I see that dragon that's way too powerful, and I suck so hard at playing that game, I always go, there's nothing to see here, let's go back.
Yep.
Play Tears of the Kingdom, everyone, it's amazing.
So yeah,
This is also really cool.
Yeah, so I kept pretty much everything the same, except I had to redo the windows because they were a mess. But yeah, the little latch is over there, and there's another latch over here. They've got a little perch even they can sit on.
Oh, that's cool.
That's awesome.
Yeah, so just a very simple, very quick interior, just to flesh out this little area a bit more. I made it a point not to make like a kitchen or anything, because not every backstage needs a kitchen.
Yeah.
The zookeepers can prepare food in one place and take it somewhere else.
True that.
So yeah, just
Can't believe you put in a Clio.
So as we come through here, we get to my favorite part of the wolf exhibit. I made a sign over here that is completely non-final. I not have inspiration for it, but this is going to be the main inspiration for the wolf habitat, which is the Zoo of Amsterdam Artists Zoo, which has this really cool wolf exhibit where you walk through the middle of it, and you've got wolves on one side, you've got wolves on the other. And yeah,
that is really fun.
There was absolutely no way you would have thought that this was here.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
From every viewing area you've shown so far, like all of it looked like one big giant exhibit. That's really well crafted, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And yeah, the
so
wolves.
Fun.
The wolves can go from one side to the other without any problems. I mean, it all work and functional. Pain in the ass.
But Goron. How do they get from one side to the other?
Oh my god, how do they? Well, there's a little tunnel.
Nice.
Oh.
Yeah, actually there's two of them, so they won't also block the tunnels.
That's very well hidden.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, so it's really really quite nice. It works the same in Arcus, except that the tunnel isn't as big because, well, the zoo needs... Our wolves have obesity, so they need to...
That's really cool to see, though.
That was
and they
really
would also
nice. They would also be able to use these tunnels, of course, to separate the exhibits from each other, because I made a quite spacious exhibit. It's definitely on the larger side. It is well big enough for a multi-generational family group, according to the husbandry manual.
Nice.
So that is really, really cool. Yeah.
I love the little...
Yeah.
Well, let's actually walk through the guest area first, and then we can get inside because I want to see that rock work.
Well, the guest area is pretty much done. I have another viewing point, which we'll fly to momentarily. But yeah, over here the fence drops down, so you can create that cool viewing point from that side. Work a bit better.
Wow.
So over here you have more of an open view onto that hill.
It's beautiful.
Oh, and I know I'm patting myself on the back here, but I always love the fact that we can see the city at certain points.
No, that's perfect. And yeah, a big thing here as well. I've noticed, especially on my two most recent zoo trips, I adore looking up at stuff. Habitats where you're at the bottom of a hill and you have to look up a hill are just... They're something else. It's so cool. So that's something I added to this exhibit as well. It's something that Artist does not have, but I really want it. So
cool.
Can you tell I am not inspired for names at all? So one thing I also put in was a thing that Wyatt built, except I shrunk it down a little bit. Over here is another cool viewing area that will connect to whatever we're going to build up here still. So here you have a more on top of that hill viewing area as well.
So I built this for like viewing area for polar bears, or I wanted it to be for polar bears, but I just didn't really have a good place to put it. But I think this will work great over here.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
And it's also a design that you can reuse in other places.
It's pretty generic, and I thought it fit the Boreal Forest vibe quite nicely.
I think it was based on like mine shaft kind of architecture in my references.
Yeah, it's not too themed, but it's nice. It's nice.
Yeah,
So that is pretty much all of that. So
let me see this little cave thingy.
Little cave thing with just concrete in the back.
I love that.
Yeah.
Yeah, just
and the fact that you've got the terrain over it so you can paint the grass, that looks so cool.
Yeah, you're a master at that. I've seen you do things in Key Park Zoo and I still don't understand. And the thing is, I've seen you do it, and I still don't understand how you do it. It is so good. Oh, look at that.
Yeah. They're so beautiful.
Yeah, this definitely makes me want to use the Arctic wolves more often, even as just like because there's a lot of different species of gray wolf, and a lot of them do have like white variants.
Yeah, a very common one is the Hudson Bay wolf. I've seen them in. I keep pressing the wrong one. The Hudson Bay wolf is super common. I've seen that.
Oh, look at that!
Amazing.
Yeah.
Yes. Oh, look at that! Yes, that's exactly. Oh wow! Yes.
Yeah, this is super cool.
That's exactly what I wanted. Oh my god, that's so cool.
It's absolutely stunning.
So that's pretty much all I built, but we have something to discuss, which you all know, of course. A new DLC has been announced, so I'm curious what everyone is thinking about that.
Switching from the Arctic wolf to an Arid Animal Pack.
There is no wolf.
I personally, I've said this before, and it's always going to be the same. I always want to judge a pack for what it is and not what it could have been, even though there are a few animals in this pack where I'm like, damn, I wish that it wasn't just an African pack.
Other African animals.
Packery. Koali. I'm sorry, I don't know what came over me.
See, but the one thing that I've been thinking about that for a few days now, and I'm like, no matter how much I wanted a Mara or a Peccary, it's never going to influence how good the Addax and the Gazelle look, and like the Somali wild ass. Like those are going to be really cool, and even though not every animal excites me as much as I would have wanted, or as much as like previous packs have, none of these animals for me are going to be like, I regret having these in my game. And up until today, I had two animals of which I was like, I'm gonna switch those out with remasters at one point, and that was the Himalayan brown bear. I'm sorry, because any other bear species would have been awesome. And I was going to switch out the Arctic wolf, but now I see this, and I really like that. So I've only got one animal done in the game that I actually, quote-unquote, regret having, and I don't think any of the Arid Animal Pack animals are going to be ones that I'll regret having at the end of the day.
No.
Yeah,
I'm
me neither.
Personally super excited. I mean, I have 3 animals that I can put in the Beekse Bergen, which I think might be a record for any pack. And yeah, just all of them are freaking awesome. Like, I will say my first reaction was like, okay, each of these animals is amazing, but as a group, they're not as impressive, but
yeah,
I mean, who cares? I fucking love them.
Yeah, it's the thing, like, we feel like that now because it's released now in one pack, but that's like a temporary feeling because in a year we will...
They're all just gonna blend together.
Yeah, exactly. Like, what was released when isn't going to matter anymore.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I feel the same. Wyatt, what do you think?
I'm super excited for the sandcat and the gazelle and the addax. Not so much the rhino, mostly just because the southern white. I think there's northern to southern white rhinos we have.
Probably southern because northern are.
Oh yeah, the northern white rhinos. Literally, yeah. I forgot which one that was. But I just think the southern white rhinos look fine and.
Yeah, but
I guess
they're so different. Wyatt. These are point-lipped rhinos, and they are solitary animals.
It's really gonna depend on the person. I just think white rhinos are a lot more like easy to exhibit and thus more common.
Yeah,
because they
that is
are
exactly why. Yeah, I've heard it. I heard it directly from a like zoo person, someone who works at the zoo. Like, yeah, management prefers white rhinos because you can have more of them. It's more fun to look at. They're more attractive in a way. So it's kind of a bummer because
they're able to cohabit with a lot more species.
Yeah,
black rhinos are pissy.
Yeah, and I've also heard like that white rhinos are often called like puppies because they act like puppies.
Yeah, they're cows basically.
Yeah, and I guess I get it because now that you mention it, if you have a solitary animal and that animal dies, then you have this big, large. Oh my god, freaking hell! How long can one of these animals howl? Like if that animal dies, that's it. Then you've spent millions of euros/dollars into an exhibit, and it's over.
Yeah.
And when you get hurt, it's completely different. I guess for me, the rhino does really interest me. My top 10 are my top 3 are the porcupine, rhino, and dromedary camel. And the gazelle doesn't really excite me as much as it does for you.
I forgot about the camel. That'll also just be a good like functional generic zoo animal.
It looks so freaking good.
Yeah,
exactly.
It's insane how good they get with the animals.
The porcupine could also function as a Indian crested porcupine, so that has versatility there.
Yeah. Although they did an amazing job on it, but that also makes it look a lot less like an Indian porcupine with the crest on their head. It looks so freaking good.
That's true.
But yeah, I think we're all pretty excited, and we'll see if we can manage to show something of it in the next episode or not. Because it will be out by then, so we'll see about that. So we'll see you then.
All right. Thank you all so much for watching, everyone. Like, subscribe, do all the things that you want to do. And, why am I doing your outro here?
Yeah.
Sorry, okay, I'm tired. Also, go to Iben's channel. Let me also do something for you then.
Yeah, do something. Come on.
Because Iben also has a cool new video out today. So make sure to check that out. It's really fun. And see you there. So,
bye,
see
everyone.
You next time. Bye, everybody. I'm really bad at outros today. Bye.
You're really bad at outros in general, buddy. Bye.
We've had this discussion before.